Welcome to Reef and Pond Wise. This channel we talk all about reefing and pond keeping. And so if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. This question comes from Koi Run, and the question is, how much do I feed my koi and what do I feed them? So today's video is going to cover exactly that. So let's go ahead and get started. I have some koi action over here. I think the fish had heard me come out, so I'm going to throw a little bit of food. And usually what I like to do is hold to 3 different foods as kind of like the main menu when I feed my koi. And the reason I do that is for nutrition factor. So the first one that I like to use is called Kadama koi food. And you can look it up on the internet, or if somebody has any questions about it, I'm certainly able to provide descriptions on these foods in the comment section. But that's one. The second one that I really like to use is called Mandafu. And Mandafu is like a bubblegum size koi food that's highly digestible. It's filled with nutrition. But the koi absolutely love the Mandafu. It's relatively expensive like the Kadama, but I believe that koi are what they eat. Now, in a second, I'll get into what we feed our koi for treats. But the third fish food on the menu that we feed consistently is the koi Vibrance. And so these foods are filled with the proper nutrients. They're low in phosphate. Koi enjoy what we're feeding. But here's the thing, guys. Honestly, I have never, until Koi Run asked me a question about what I'm feeding, I didn't realize how much measure-wise or weight-wise I was feeding the koi. So thanks for that question, Koi Run. And by the way, I hope Clara is recovering well. For those of you that don't know, Koi Run has his own channel, and he's got a fish named Clara that injured herself, and she is being nursed back to health by Koi Run. So the question that he had was, in grams, how much do I feed? Well, I never realized until just the other day that I'm actually feeding over 400 grams of fish food each and every day. And I feed first thing in the morning when I wake up, and then as the season progresses, especially in the summer and the warmer weather, I feed in the afternoon, and then I also feed in the evening. So between those 3 feedings, I'm going through about 400 grams of food per day, and that is actually providing nutrients and nutrition value for 35 koi, which is what I have in my pond. Now, there's a couple strategic things that I do. I have one koi in here that is about 3 feet long, and he's just a huge monster koi. And then I've got a couple that are about 2.5 feet long. And so I try to target feed those guys what's called Mandafu. And Mandafu is a Japanese koi food that is imported. It's relatively expensive, just like the Kadama, but the nutritional value is stupendous. So what I'll do is I'll try to target feed those bigger koi at least 1 cube of that food. They look like big gumballs, and they're pink in color, like a pinkish orange. And they will fill up those large koi, and they're very easily digestible for the larger koi. But because they're big koi, I think they need more food. Now, those are the 3 that I like to use. So Kodama, Mandafu, and what's called koi Vibrance. There's some color enhancers and some good nutritional value in all 3 of those foods. So in terms of treats, we like to feed our koi treats at least every other day to every 3rd day. And for those of you that are thinking about getting koi, I mean, pretty much koi can eat and will eat anything you throw at them. But again, I think you have to keep in the nutritional value in mind and trend with what they're going to eat, what they're going to benefit from. And some of the treats that we feed are like the bug medley. I did a shorts video, a 30-second or 45-second video, whatever it was, not too long ago. So if you guys want to go back and look at that video, it's a medley of bugs by Nature's Peck, and it consists of crickets, mealworms, some beetles. There's different bugs in a variety that are very high in protein, and the koi absolutely go ballistic over that particular treat. Another one in terms of fruits is watermelon, oranges. Occasionally we will throw in some grapes, but they love the fruits, and so I usually stick with those three in terms of treats: watermelon, oranges, and grapes. They also love cereal, and so we will throw occasionally some Cheerios. They love to get, believe it or not, Frosted Flakes, and those are a couple of the cereals that we keep in the mix. Special K. Typically it's the higher nutritional type cereals that are in your cabinet, but they go absolutely bananas over cereal. Now, some of the other things that we like to feed in terms of treats, vegetables like corn, peas, and lettuce. And like I say, those will come every third day, and we like to keep a variety going for our fish. So there you have it, guys. It's about 400 grams of fish food per day. We feed every third day some sort of treat, and hopefully you got something out of this video. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. And again, thanks for the question, Corey Run. And until next time, guys, anybody